What up, guys? Look what I got. We got 4-star soul for my +3 Vogot. We'll take it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use Vogot today, but he's definitely geared if I find the opportunity to use him. I mean, it's good. Could have taken it on like Marius or something, but Vogot isn't pointless. Yeah, I think we want the aura blessing. I don't think I have this blessing or the better version of it on too many champions, so I think that's the only one that makes sense on Vogot. Anyway, let's go. So I haven't, there's been a couple days since my last video. I have played Live Arena a little bit, not that much, like, been doing kind of good, to be honest. I just didn't play that much games. Actually, I almost forgot. I wanted to flex about this. I got the 10 win streak achievement. The thing is that I actually didn't have this because I think the achievements were like released just before I quit or something like that. I don't have too many of the new achievements, but I actually got 14 win streak. When I got this, then I still won multiple wins in a row after that, so that was cool, but I wasn't making a video when I was playing, so it sucks. Anyway, so as you can see, we have less than 5 days left of the season, and I'm at 1557 points. So if I want to do like all that points, like I need 1300, so I need 800 points in 5 days. What do you guys think? Can I do it? Is it doable? Or I mean, I'm sure it's doable, but is it doable on my account? And for me, I think I'm gonna do like a challenge for myself that I was supposed to play this season super actively, but I kind of got carried away with other stuff. I was not like, I was playing Raid. I've been doing all the grind, kind of hoping to get the better stuff when I start pushing Live Arena, getting relics and stuff and so on, but haven't really gotten out of those yet, and I really need to play Live Arena for the relics. I wanna get the mythic relic that you get from Live Arena so that I can play Live Arena. So I'm kind of at what do you call it? Is it impasse? Like, in order to play Live Arena, I need to play Live Arena. It's an oxymoron, let's say. So I want to get the relic so that I can have fun in Live Arena, but I need to get lucky, and I need to grind Live Arena seasons to get the crit rate relic on Rotos, and obviously, I need the bands and everything else too. So it's actually time to start properly grinding and trying to get all of the rewards. So I'm gonna do like a challenge for myself, since I was slacking and I kind of got to these points and then I didn't play a lot for like a week and a half or so. Now I'm just gonna have to suck it up, and I need to grind 800 points in 5 days. Make bets in comments if you think I can do it or not, but that's the plan. So without further stalling, let's go. I've also adapted my strategies. I mean, yeah, I guess adapted is the right word. Everybody was complaining for me in my first couple videos that I'm not picking Marius enough. Now I'm picking Marius like every fight. I still go for Armand's first pick usually, but Marius is always my second pick, let's say. Second or first pick, and I'm even picking it against lockout teams and so on, so you guys were right about that. I changed my mind on it. Even if I go second and they lock me out, it's still better to pick Marius than not pick him. So, and I've also been actually using my Narses a lot more recently, because Rotos has so terrible matchup against Embers. The issue is not even that Rotos like can you kill Embers, because you can weak it. But the Embers passive, like killing Rotos in like recoil and then reviving him, is so annoying, and I've lost so many fights because of it that Narcissus can kind of take the recoil better. I think we might even do it on this battle actually. I also have a Polymorph on Narcissus instead. Like Rotos has the Ward of the Fallen, so it's a good blessing to have against Embers, to be honest. So even though Rotos is my favorite, I've been picking him less lately, and actually I've been doing well. Like I said, I didn't play that much, but in the time that I was not making live arena videos, my win rate went up a lot, let's say, in the last 30 games, let's say. It went up like 10% or something, so... Like, I probably lost in my last 30 games maybe like 6 times or something like that. Anyway, let's go. He's going with triple nuker. Angora and what else? Anyway, I've been doing a lot of fishing lately. I was playing this super hard fan-made Pokemon game, and that's like really hard. It's like Dark Souls of Pokemon games or something like that. And then I was like fishing and just doing other stuff. I was grinding raid a lot. I just wasn't making any videos, so... If anybody, like... I've been a big fan of Pokemon games since I was like kid. I played every single official Pokemon game ever made. And there's these two really hard fan-made games called Rejuvenation and Reborn. And then there's like a... They're like meant to be super hard Pokemon games. And then there's like a mod on them called like Lords that is meant to make it like super hard. I've been playing that in the last couple of weeks, so... I love that Armans can take those weak hits and, you know, the popular two champions like... wait, who should I take? Like Grixia and... what's his name? Grixia and this guy, like... They both can weak hit on Armans, which happens surprisingly often, or maybe not a surprise, but he's still worth it to pick against those lockouts. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that in the time that I wasn't active, Armans went out of the meta so hard, because he was literally every single game the first pick that when I was playing, and 100% pick and ban rate. And now enemies don't even pick him like all the time. Like if I don't pick him, most likely the enemy team is not even gonna pick Armans, which is a little bit shocking. But I get that we have why do I keep forgetting his name? Not Embers, but what was the other one? Whatever he's called. Everybody has him, but I don't because I wasn't playing, so that's the new Armans. As I'm sure you guys know better than me, so... Also, since, you know, maybe that's part of the reason, or that's definitely the main reason my win rate went up, because I wasn't playing for, like... No, I was playing, but I wasn't, like, doing live arena every day for, like, a couple weeks. I'm meeting a lot easier team. Like, the first couple days I was playing a lot, and I was only meeting like really good accounts. Now I'm meeting a lot easier ones, so that's nice. Okay, oh, Fabian, yeah. I haven't registered his name in my head because I don't have him, but at least I have learned that he's He's undead champion. Also, we're gonna have a new fusion. I guess you guys already heard about it today. Or I'm gonna post this video, I guess, tomorrow. But seems kind of decent maybe for general PvP, but nothing crazy. So we can just chill out and focus on the turtles events. Also, I don't have my Duchess actually geared right now. I have my mod in Duchess gear. The thing I hate about mod is that her base HP is not super high. So my Duchess is like 160k health in the same gear, and mod has like 30k less health or something crazy like that. But the passive is just so good, and you know, I'm meeting the same things every game, like Marius, Embrus, and Fabian, so have to go with mod. I hate Odin. Odin is so annoying to deal with. I think we'll go pretty much the same team as the last game. Except I think I'll have to... no, let's do this, okay. I was thinking if I would pick a nuker and leave one flex slot, maybe take Tormin or Vogot as the last one, but no, let's do this. I'm not sure... yeah, okay. He picked... that's actually kind of surprising. I picked the white duo, which, you know, was released in order to counter the Ukraine duo, but he actually went with those as the last two picks. Probably go for the Embrus ban and Rotos, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I guess I technically could have gone with Tormin, but you know, I wouldn't have had the damage, so maybe if I didn't pick Angora, I could have gone with both Rotos and Tormin. Maybe could have been good against him, actually. I have Tormin geared. I am gonna use him, but he doesn't have enough damage, so he has to be the third nuker in the team. Unless it's like a super squeezy team. Well, like a speed one with Air Street and Arbiter or something like that. Also, I haven't been seeing a lot of Taras. Taras seems really rare nuker these days. He hardly ever gets picked. Even Maritska is rare, but Taras is super rare. I probably see more Rotos than Taras, to be honest. Okay, I'm kind of done. Oh, Odin is so crazy. Fucking Odin. Okay, I need the extra turn here. Give me that. No, okay. Oh wait, I got. I thought I didn't get it, but I guess I got. Can I even? Okay, let's see. I don't know which one I should kill, Odin or Marius. Can we get more extra turns? Okay, nice. Okay, one more and this is like the luckiest win ever. No, okay, not this time. I do have the Relic, so I can get extra turn on Rotos, but even so. Back in the day, if you guys still remember, people used to always get Rotos in a Relentless set, and they actually nerfed how extra turns and Relentless works because of Rotos. They both nerfed the chances to, like, on the Relentless set itself, they reduced the chance to proc it, and then they made it so that every time you proc extra turn, then the chance to proc another extra turn is like halved, so that you're not gonna get endless extra turns, because it was such a big issue on Rotos. Like, I kind of, honestly, I really miss those days, because there was so many like weird niche strategies, but people used to, on purpose, build Rotos in really low health, because if he had like really low base health, and also like the passive on him with shields worked differently, and like if you have like a tiny shield, you basically couldn't like take any damage, and you built him low health on purpose so that those shields made him like unkillable. But Rotos was built like super low health. You had like 10k health Rotos in Relentless set, and they were soloing teams. I kind of would, I would have want to see, like, you know, Drock hates Polymorph and RNG and this kind of stuff. I wonder how he would have thought about the old meta back in those days, because I think that was even more RNG than Polymorph, to be honest. So basically, Rotos was like the biggest card the game has ever seen. Like, even though I complained about Taras and Mariska, you know, a lot, Taras and Mariska, during their heyday, were like 100 times weaker than Rotos was during his heyday. He was literally soloing top teams, not like literally doing it, not not in a hyperbolic sense, but actually doing it. So anyway, time to bully some other low-level accounts like mine. I wonder what these guys think when they see that there's like account with so little points and they have the whatever you call it, the ultra platinum avatar. Do they think that it's like fake or like hacked account or something? How could somebody with that have so little points and so bad champions? Doesn't make sense. Maybe this is gonna be a Torment battle. It kind of looks like he might go for a full speed team. Okay. I think I can go for a Tormin. I'm not 100% sure if it's... Might not really work against it, but I might still try it. Do I want to go with Narcissus or Rotos? Both are good against. I can't even remember this guy's name. Rotos can kill him through block damage, and Narcissus can just ignore it with the A2. I think we'll go with Rotos actually. I'm so bad with names. How do I forget this champion's name? Ah, okay. I'll remember it later. It's not like I don't know, but I just get these brain freezes. I forgot Fabian's name, but this guy is even, you know, I shouldn't forget about it. Ah, Odin, fuck. I don't know if I want to ban him or Odin. I think we should be good. He went for the Tormin ban, and he can't one-shot Rotos, and the team is so squishy that even if Rotos is locked out but he gets a turn, he might just do it in one turn basically. Or could do it, I mean, probably not, but... There's no Fabian or anything, so surely I should leave to take couple turns actually. My back is like super sore because last 2 days I've been just fishing, but I've been like, what do you call it? Like you know like trolling. No, not in like as in internet trolling, but like you're like you're going with the boat and you have your lure in the water and you're just like it's following you. It's called trolling. Maybe it's a very common word, I don't know if you guys know it. But I've been trolling, but with like a normal rowboat that I'm like rowing, and I'm also like troll fishing same time. And I was kind of doing it because... Oh fuck. I made a mistake. I forgot it worked like that. You first have to proc it. I should do A1 and then press it. I should have killed the Arbiter with the A... okay, I screwed this fight. It was my bad. I should have just done A3 on Arbiter and then done A1 on him. But anyway, so I've been rowing and like trolling the line behind, and it's like good exercise. I wanted to do it as exercise, but my back is like super killing me, so I kind of overdid it. Like I tend to do things, but it's something that I plan to do. I think it's like a new thing that I'm gonna do. Instead of actually working out, I'm just gonna go fishing. It's much more fun. So okay, that I mean, we could have lost it even if I played it properly, but I did mess it up. I wonder, like, it's not like his team is terrible, but it's not the scariest thing, and all of these all of these champions are super common. I don't know what I should have picked differently. I don't think there was really anything that I should have picked outside of those. But I shouldn't have started with the A3 on Siegfried, just kill the other ones first and then try to bait the Siegfried passive with the A1 instead of A3. But yeah, instead of internet trolling, I've been just real life trolling. I was almost thinking about that, should I just live stream me fishing, but maybe some other day. Like, I almost took my camera to the rowboat, but it would I don't have proper setup for it. I don't want to risk my camera falling or anything, so I get enough plunders already anyway, so maybe next summer, who knows. Would be kind of funny to stream. I could play both raid and stream while fishing. I could probably do both of them at the same time, though I would need like 2 phones or something. Wait, it's the same. Is this the same guy that I just lost against? But yeah, we have the Turtles event now. Who knows? Maybe we can do. Oh fuck. His team is not even strong at all, but instantly when he picks Grixia, it looks scary. Also, Grixia is like super out of the meta. I guess she's not even considered like a top tier mythic champion anymore. Which is kind of crazy, honestly, because for me, Grixia is like used to be the most wanted champion. Like, she's a lockout champion that can do it even when you go second and you get locked out yourself. It seemed like the best champion ever for me to pull, but nobody ever uses her anymore. Like, I guess she fell off really, really hard. Which is kind of shocking. It's annoying because like it's really slow to get back to raid meta. Like, never mind champions, but there's also relics and blessings and everything else. It's so I wish it was more accessible to get back to PvP. Because there's so many things that I wanna try and do, but I don't have them. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have them, and it's like there's so much wasted potential because you don't get to play with things that you want to play with. Should I even polymorph anybody? I don't think I should do it. Yeah, I shouldn't have polymorphed Embrace at all, but I was kind of slow there when I was thinking about it. But there's so many things. I'm looking at the new champions and relics and so on. There's so many things that I want to try and play with, but you know, I can't. It's such a tease. And I want to get the rewards from Live Arena, and I want to, like, you know, I want to get relics and champions so that I can play Live Arena, but I need to grind Live Arena and everything else to get them, and even then I'm still probably not gonna get them, so... Wait, did that battle count? Yeah, I mean, I'm meeting people that are around my points or less, so I guess they're really try-hard arena players. They got the 1300 early, and now I'm meeting them more easier matchups, let's say. Because on the first couple of sessions that I did at the start of the season, I was meeting people with full team of mythics, and they were all like +4, or most of them were +4. I was meeting crazy accounts, and it was like names that I didn't even know about. I don't know if those were like accounts that had been traded, or they were new, like whales or something, but it was kind of crazy. It's nothing like it was before, so... And like, considering that like Marius, Embrus, Fabian, those are like all super meta champions, and they were free ones, it's not like, you know, Raid is not throwing out some bones, but even still, you know, it's still not enough. You need to have some top tier mythics too, so... Well, I mean, I guess Embrus is, but... maybe this is gonna be a Tormin battle. Let's see. I don't know if I should go with Nakarada for the immunity. No, let's not do it. But yeah, so it's like, you know, Finland is pretty cold country, and there's only so much time left that it's not gonna be like super cold, and that the lake is not frozen. So I kind of got into like fishing again. So I think I'm gonna do a lot of fishing before the lake freezes. I don't even know, like, I guess those are like a duo. I think I've met them a couple times, but I don't even know their kids, to be honest. I don't remember them. It's a little bit surprising to pick those, what do you even call them? Synergy? No? Whatever, partner champions. You don't really see them a lot in live arena. The only one that you really ever saw was Taros and Marichka. And because both of those are so good even without the partner, but I don't think I've ever seen like Cupidus and Venus combination in live arena or anything like that. It's kind of funny. I literally don't even know these two champions kids. I know, like, I've seen them, so I know that they're like semi-usable. But I think I've seen them literally like once or twice, so I definitely know that they're not meta. But yeah, what's your guys' predictions? This is like, I'm getting some wins, but I'm sure it will get a lot harder than when I get closer. I'm like, we need 1310, was it, right? 1320. So I'm almost 600 now. I need 700 in 5 days. Put predictions, can I do it or not? I will have to play a lot of live arena. I think it's gonna be more than a 3-hour live arena session every day, assuming that I win a lot. Like, even still, it's gonna be really big grind. By the way, has there been any like live arena content creator events when I was gone? Because Plarium, like, you know, now that I've been back, I've been following the content creator chat a little bit, but not that much. And they do like these random events for the new dungeons and so on. And they're usually like PvE stuff. And I don't participate in them. I think I've done it a couple times, but not very often. Some people like do every event that Plarium does. Like, they do these events for content creators, and if you participate, then you can like give out some gems or something like that. But it's always like PvE stuff. Have they done any event like that for live arena in the time I was gone? Because they definitely did not do it before I went on hiatus. But did they do it like during this time? I guess, I don't know if I should even pick Anchor or not. I guess it's not like a big thing, so even if they did it, you guys might not even have noticed it. So, but I wish they would do more live arena events. Never mind just for content creators, but I really still, you know, I guess we got the seasons, which, you know, I used to always ask for, but there's no seasonal rules. Like, you have the battle rules here. I was always saying from the start that I bet they're gonna do like seasonal rules and we're gonna have epic champion only or something like that at some point. Now there's like rewards for seasons, but would be fun to have like tournaments or events or something like that. Okay, he really doesn't want me to pick Rotos. I guess I have to go with the Rooster, but this kind of seems unwinnable. Both Empress and Carnage are like impossible matchups for me, so... I think I couple times suggested that we do like epic champion only tournament in the content creator chat, and there was like multiple comments that it would be super boring and people don't want to do it. I think I tried to get them do it once, but nobody else was into it, so... But Live Arena is fun, it's just very, you know... The champions are gatekeeping it so much. And, you know, there's so many champions and you can only use so few of them. Even if you have super godly account and you have all of the champions, you're still only gonna use the best one, so... Seasonal, not just rewards, but seasonal champion pool would be interesting. I guess, you know, the argument against it is that it would be so much effort and nobody could be bothered with it. But now we have the free gear removal, so I think now is the perfect time to do it, to be honest. Epic, like really, 2 epic only Live Arena season. I wanna see what happens. Maybe it will be terrible and nobody wants to play it, but I would really want to see how it goes. I would definitely have fun with it. You know, even if it sucks, do it once and see what happens. Like, if, let's say that it's super boring and people, you know, it's too much effort and people are not gonna do it, but it's gonna be, you know, everybody is gonna try it, or at least the people that play Arena, and probably some other people too. And it's gonna be like a big thing that I'm sure everybody's gonna make videos about it and follow it, so... They should do it once just for a spectacle. Epic champion only Live Arena season. That would be fun. People would have to figure out the meta again because nobody knows what the epic only meta would be. Last time on video I got like, what's the set called? I got the crit damage set, and there was like a piece without crit rate and I sold it. And I got so many comments that you should have kept it and you were being like dumb. And especially now with the new relic that you can get where you will always crit, you should keep all the items even without crit rate, so... I have PTSD about it. I will never forget. So many people DM me about it too and were like explaining why I should not have done it, so I guess it was a big oopsie. But yeah, I have all of these champions. And I'm not even, you know, considering picking any of them. I literally, the champions that are like marked is what you see here. And it's not that many, and I'm not using most of them. It's the same few ones almost every fight. Maybe this fight we could, to be honest, go with Wogot. If I really want to, I could do it, I think. But would it, like, I could do it for the spectacle, but would it even be worth it? Like, I could now go with like Rooster and Wogot, and then if he picks something weird, I can ban whatever. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it just for fun. I'll get to play with my Wogot blessing, but I'm not gonna have Ankara now, and he has lockout, so I may be gimping myself a little bit here. And of course he was gonna pick a champion that would bypass the Wogot. So okay, let's see. I don't know if Rooster is gonna be tanky enough, but he does have the passive that he heals himself. And I have the Wogot, so maybe it works. Let's see. I'm kind of curious if he can take a hit from Marius or not. Maybe he can actually take it once. The issue, of course, is that should I just? Yeah, I should just polymorph it. Is that when I switch forms, his passive is gonna proc, and we might get enfeebled. I have to go to the other form if I want to kill his team. So even if I survive, it's not gonna be enough. Come on, please no enfeeble. Of course we got it. Oh fuck! I forgot the fucking enfeeble. Fuck. Yeah, that's why you always early pick Marius. Okay, can I take a hit now? I don't think I can. I don't have any boss. I don't think I can take a hit anymore. Oh, okay, I could. Okay, maybe with the Wogot and Rooster passive, it's enough. Like, he does have a passive that kind of keeps him alive a little bit. You kind of forget it often because it's not really a core part of his kit, but I guess it's useful. Ah, come on. I thought I was actually gonna get to use my skills once. That's where the game is at. There's like 300 million lockout champions, and you can get locked out in like 5 different ways, and then there's all the others easy as well. Come on, let me have one turn on the Rooster and then we're good. Oh. Thank God, I thought I was gonna get enfeebled. No, okay. He hits hard. I mean, that's even without defense buff. Gallows does hit hard, so that's not the issue with him. Wait, can I craft? Did I get enough materials to craft something? I'm so thirsty that if I just get enough epic materials, I'm just gonna craft it and let's see what we get. I got this one before. When I was crafting with the legendary materials, I also got this one. So just to show weekly, this is where I'm at with the relics. I mean, wait, how can... Okay, there. I don't even have like... Okay, I have one legendary one. It's a crappy, irrelevant one. But I basically don't have any relics. Let's put it that way. I have a couple really crappy ones. I don't have any of those relevant ones. Even Rotos has this relic that is for like super champions in PvE or something, and it doesn't even really give him damage, so... Just gonna have to grind for a year and then I guess I'll have some relics, but... It kind of... it makes it hard to come back, because it's so, you know, you feel like you're so... you're at so big disadvantage. If I had like... Maybe I would like... Probably, to be honest, probably I would just say the exact same thing in that situation. But I feel like if I just had couple good relics and couple mythic champions, it would be so much more fun to play. But to be fair, I probably would say the exact same thing in that situation, so I guess you always want more. One thing that kind of surprises me a little bit is that nobody uses mod. I thought mod would be kind of not like meta, but like, I don't know, off meta, like semi-common, that like out of the accounts that don't have the top champions would use mod all the time. But I never see anybody use mod. Like I've seen probably a couple times, but I don't even remember last time that I saw mod. I do feel like she's actually kind of good, so there's so many champions like Marius in the meta, or Fabian, where she's really good against them. And she also has the buff strip and the heals, so it's not like that's the only thing that she does. I think I just go with Ankora and Rotos. This guy is actually very high points, so maybe this will be interesting battle. His team doesn't look that threatening, but I'm sure he has really good gear on his champions, and some of the other people that we fought today were probably not that crazy geared. Should I go for a Gizmak ban? I mean, Gizmak could get polymorph, but I think we're still gonna ban it. But yeah, I'm not gonna make the mistake of taking a break from raid again. I wish I didn't do it, but I just have to tough it out and grind for a couple years to be relevant again, so... Also, who knows what happens with raid, because even though raid is still doing really well, they were talking about like the thing that the company is giving Parium like couple years of like time or something like that. Maybe they are working on like a successor for raid. Who knows? Would be kind of interesting to see like a raid 3.0 or something like that from the same company. I guess everybody's trying to do that, so it's not like it's a novel idea, but probably it's easier said than done, because there's like 100 trillion other gacha games and they're not as popular as raid. Except Uma Musume. I remember I talked about Uma Musume on like a video a couple years ago, because I like stumbled on it, that I was like looking at the most money making, like I was looking up how much money raid made in the last year or something like that, and then I was like shocked that raid actually wasn't the highest grossing gacha game, but then it was like some random other game that I never heard about, and which was Uma Musume, you know, the game where you like it's like a horse gambling game, except all of the horses are like, you know, humanoid animals, like, you know, Japanese, you know, weeaboo fairy thing, whatever you call it. That was actually making way more money than Raid. And obviously, you know, what's the most money-making game and most played game varies from year to year. What happened? This happened to me once before, that I got this and then I couldn't queue for like a long time. I think I'm in like a battle right now and somebody's fighting me. Yeah, somebody's fighting me right now and just against like a bot and I can't do anything. So we're gonna get a loss, but I have to take like 5-minute break or something. But yeah, what I was saying about Uma Musume, I guess, let me actually look it up now. Okay, doesn't look like Raid is 7 making the top 10 right now, but you know, these are not exactly the same genre, all of them. I saw an article before that it was only like gacha RPG games, but ChatGPT is giving me like some other random games, so anyway. Okay, Roblox, PUBG, I guess all of those have mobile versions, so it's kind of hard to compare. But so the top 10 made like 700 million and Raid made like 600 million. I guess it's different here, but basically that's the ballpark. I guess Raid was making a lot more money like a year before this. Let's see. Okay, we're back. You know, I had to wait forever. I had this bug before. Like, it's so annoying when that happens. Like, I can't do anything and I need to wait like so long time that I can play again. But okay, we kind of got one unfair win there, but let's keep going. Okay, so if I have like 5 days to make 800 points, I don't know what should my goal be today, like 700 points, 750, something like that. But I guess there are still a couple hours in this time slot, so maybe we can actually grind a lot. It's kind of, you know, Raid has like a weird niche and demographic because people play this game a lot. I mean, both in terms of like how many hours per day and how long they have been playing the game and the number of players. Like, all of those numbers are very high. But at the same time, it kind of gets like a little bit passive, or not a little bit. It gets very passive over the years, so people kind of tune in and out. It's not always active gameplay with Raid, which is kind of a good thing, you know. It's kind of the thing that I like about it too, that you can always progress on Raid and you can do other stuff between the times and like keep up with it. But also it would be, you know, when you're actively playing, it's, you know, it's how can I say it? It's not like Pokemon. You know, like I said, I was playing a lot of Pokemon Rejuvenation Lords recently, which is like a super hard version of like a Pokemon game, meant to be like insanely hard. There you really need to play actively, but the one thing that you're not lacking in that game is champions. Garrel, and nobody ever picks Garrel. Like, okay, kind of getting not focusing, but like with Raid, like, you know, you have lots of ideas what things you want to do and what champion combinations and relics and items that you want to play with and so on, but you can't actually execute them because you don't have those things. But like so it's more about the grind than it is about the tactics, because you can't do the tactics that you want to do. But in other RPG games it's usually the opposite, that the difficulty is very high and you have like very big combination of things that you can do, and you need to figure out like how you can solve the problem. and you get to play with everything, like in Pokemon. You can use all of the Pokemons and do all kinds of combinations, and you can choose the move pool, and you can choose the stat distribution and so on. And you can really actively like play the game, not just in theory crafting. But here you can't do that part. You can theory craft, you can grind, but actually doing all the stuff that you imagined, that part you don't get to do as easily. Oh my god. I got destroyed by Carol. I guess I could technically still win if I like should I just YOLO it? I should just YOLO it. Yeah, if I kill the Empress before it changes form, and I don't weak it here, and I proc Helm Smasher, maybe I can still win. Let's see. Can he kill me with Airstreet and Garl? If I can get one turn on Rotos, then I can still win. Oh, okay, we're back. I don't think... Yeah, I got it, okay. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit distracted by my my trains of thought, but I think we can kill Airstreet. Okay, yeah. Could have been close. If the Airstreet was super fast, maybe we could have actually lost it. Like this guy, for instance, you know, obviously he doesn't have the craziest account or anything, but let's... Okay, it's bugging out. Let's see his champion page. Like, maybe I get it wrong on this one try, but I bet this guy has played this game for a very long time. He probably is like, yeah, 2019. See, I knew it. And it's like, you know, this is what I see in Rage. Like, it's not like this guy is a new player, or like he's played like a year or two. He's played this game since the beginning, and you know, it's not like he has great champions, you know. I mean, he has like his one good champion in his team was Empress. Everything else is kind of, you know, nothing crazy. So that's the part about, you know, actively playing the game and trying those different combinations. You can't will it to existence. It's not like this guy hasn't been putting in the effort. He has been playing this game since 2019. Like, give me a break. This guy has grinded his ass off. It would be, you know, I think he deserves a couple mythical champions and have some of the best champions in the game, or many of them. But I guess that's not what Raid is about. That's why you play those other games where everybody has the same ingredients and it's about how you use them. But Raid is about the grind and not about the theory crafting itself. Or the competition, or however you want to put it. I need to pull up some old pictures somewhere. I don't think I have it on my I'll keep that and roll it later. I don't think I have it on me right now. I don't know if I maybe, okay, fuck it. I'll put the timestamp. I'll try to look for some old pictures from Pokemon to flex about with. What timestamp are we on? Well, what I was saying is that back in my day I've been, you know, not only in Pokemon but in other games too, but in Pokemon I think I've been like rank 16 or something in the global ladder. I don't remember it out of top of my head because it's so many years ago, but I think I can probably find some pictures somewhere. I don't think I have them on my PC, but I think I probably sent it as message to somebody at some point. Like a screenshot of Nintendo DS where I'm like some really high rank, I don't remember exactly. Because in many ways, you know, the combat and the like champions and the team builds and strategies is very similar in Pokemon as it is in Raid. I know this might like sound very like weird to you guys if you have not like played Pokemon or not played it like super in depth, but it's really similar. Like you have champion passives, you have like different stat distribution that you can like do in order to, you know, counter the enemy teams and popular champions and so on. You can use different relics and this kind of stuff. It's really similar actually. Anyway, let's focus on Raid. UDK and Carnage. I hate those two. I really have to ban the Carnage. I think I have to go with Triple Nuker because yeah, I'll go with Triple Nuker. I have to ban the Carnage, I can't ban the UDK, so... Okay, we're both picking super weird teams. He has 3 Nukers, UDK and Lockout, and I have 3 Nukers. Well, okay, I have a Reviver at least, but this is some weird matchup. But yeah, I think if we could have like some combination, like some aspects of Pokemon and some aspects of Raid, and it being like an online like PvP game, that could be good. I'm kind of getting, you know, some of the like I always go on and off on Pokemon, like I don't play it for many years and then I play it for a while and then I don't play it for a long time, and I always keep coming back to it, kind of like with Raid. And even the game mechanics are so similar. There is a Pokemon MMO, but it's not really the type of MMO that I would be into. I never really played it. I've only played basically the live arena version of Pokemon, let's say, like the ladder in like in the Pokemon network, like with the official games. Basically live arena. I used to play that a lot, but I haven't played it for... I don't remember when I was doing it. I was doing it when Sword and Shield. That was the last season that... I think I played like 2 seasons in Sword and Shield. At the start I was very competitive. But I haven't done it since then. I'll definitely do it at some point again, but it's basically like live arena in Raid. It's really the same, except that you have access to all of the champions and the gear, and it's mostly about what you come up with and not what champions you happen to pull. So fuck, all of the Nukers got enfeebled. Thank you. Thank you, Galleos. Because, you know, live arena is fun, it's just so limiting. Like, feels like I'm not really able to play it. That's the issue I have with it. Not the live arena itself, but like the fact that I can't use champions and properly play it. It's so frustrating. Also, Raids has been up for so long. I feel like at this point they could up the amount of shards that you get or champions that you pull over time and so on. I mean, they keep, you know, we get the blessings and we get the empowerment and, you know, we get the relics and, you know, we get the, you know, 6-star artifacts or probably 7-star at some point. Like, they always add new systems, but I feel like we could ease up on the champions a little bit. there's gonna be so many other things that you need to do anyway, so... I think they said about the gear though, like, I think when they added 6-star gear to raid, I think they said they will never do 7-star, but they can always change their mind about it. I guess actually good example is that they said that they will never do blind arena or change the reset times, but they did it, so who knows. I think it was something else too that they said that they will never do, and then they did it like a year later or something. I forgot what it was, but maybe somebody remembers. But I feel like if they are gonna do 7-star gear, probably it will be sometime soon, if they are gonna do it. It's been so long time since we got 6-star gear. Maybe they're just doing the other systems and we're actually not gonna get 7-star gear. It would be so funny. Honestly, I kind of wish they would do 7-star gear because it will be so apocalypse. Like, everybody will be so butthurt and making so many forum trades and so on. I feel like it would actually be a really good rage bait from Plarium to add 7-star gear. What do you guys think about that? I don't think they do it because it would be so big backlash, but I feel like they actually should do 7-star gear. Like, I don't think them adding 7-star gear will like help me catch up or anything. Maybe even the opposites, but I don't think it would really help me personally. But it would be kind of interesting if they would do it. Probably would hurt me, to be honest. Anyway, I'm thinking so much, but I'm still picking the same champions because there's not really a lot of options. Okay, we can actually go with Tormin here. I think what actually do we have? Like, we would have enough damage, but then I forgot this champion's name. Nice is so tanky. I think since we only have one nuker, well, we do have Armans. I think we have to go with Rotos. I really wanted to go with Tormin, but I don't think I can do it. Yeah. If I didn't pick Angora, I would retroactively switch Angora to Tormin, but it's too late to do it. I want to do it, but I can't. I want to win. I want to get the 1300 points. So... what do you guys think about my mug? Is it too small? I don't know if you can really realize on the video the size of the mug. But it's not small mug, let's put it that way. My face is not that small. It might look in comparison that my face is like tiny, but the mug is like massive. Nice is so, you know, that's so demotivating. And even if I kill like everybody, let's say that I went before him and I killed everybody else, and then I'm about to kill Nice, and then he just doesn't die, and then he kills everybody except Rotos and revives his whole team. Come on, can I do... Well, he's locked out anyway, so... Even if I get the turn, that wouldn't do anything. It kind of looked like I could... that this would be like a potentially winnable matchup, but I didn't even get to do anything in this battle, so... We'll see if I can actually do it. It's a lot of work for a kind of small chance to get the good mythic relic for one champion. Is that you have to get 1300 points in every library in a season. That's a massive grind. I feel like the rewards are honestly a bit underwhelming, to be honest. Like, you get enough materials to do one attempt. You get 100 mythic relic crafting materials for 1300 points. That's actually crazy. That takes so long time to get there, if you can even get there. I mean, you need pretty good account. I mean, even if you have a 2019 account like mine or the guy that I was looking at before, your account might still be like really bad to actually get that high points. So never mind how much time it actually takes to do it and the effort and so on. I feel like I should just start picking Narcissus without the Angora and do the Angora as the last pick or something. I don't know what I have that would be good against Nice. I guess it could potentially weak it against Galleos, but probably Rotos is still a better matchup against it, but let's go with this. Okay, I don't even know what's going on. What's happening here? What is this battle? I'm not even getting any turns. Like my champions and his champions are just fighting with each other. I'm not even getting any say about this. Okay, nice. Fuck. It's so close but so far away. I'm like halfway into it, but it's gonna get harder when I'm closer to it. I would really, I would be curious to see how much difference it would be for me, or like how much difference it would make if I pulled like one super crazy champion like Nice. I don't know, like, would it actually make like a huge difference to me? Or would it be just very marginal upgrade to have like one really crazy champion? I don't know if that would even be enough to get one really good one. I mean, it would get banned probably mostly anyway, and I'm still gonna go second. Like, how much difference could it even make, to be honest? You really need to get like multiple good champions. Okay, Alas and Mika. Oh, this guy is level 99. Yep. He's pulling even less scary looking champions than I do. He's not picking Marius. I bet this guy doesn't even have Marius as level 99. kind of forget what the missions were then to get Marius. What was the high limiting benchmarks that you need to get to do it? I think it's just time consuming. I don't think there was like anything. I think the hardest quest was to like use 56 star clips or something like that. I think that was the hardest one. Something along those lines. It's so long time ago that I can't remember the details. Wait, I don't have 3 losses in a row, do I? Okay, this is so weird. I think I have 3 losses in a row. Ninja? What? I think it has to be a bot account, okay. Okay. I'm getting like so I'm thinking too much and I guess I'm fighting a bot account. I thought I had like two losses in a row, but I think I have 3. This must be a bot account. There's no way it's not one. No matter how bad account you have, you will never pick Ninja, so... I mean, obviously Ninja is a crazy good champion, but not for Live Arena. I don't think I've ever seen Ninja in Live Arena. And if somebody would do it, it would be a meme, so... Okay, now I was just trying to press it quickly because it's a bot account, but I could have buffed first. I'm forgetting the keybinds, but I guess Galleos can ignore block damage, even though that mechanic doesn't really get used a lot. I'm so confused. I wanna see it, but it had to be a bot account. Okay, let me double check. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, there's no way it's not a bot account. Wait, 14.86. Okay, I have more player power than the bot account. Not even close. 14.86 and 14.87. I'm way stronger than the bot account. Okay, let's keep going. There's still 1 hour left. I don't know if I have in me to play 1 hour more today, because it's kind of late. I'm super tired, but if I'm actually gonna try to get 1300, I really need to play a lot every day. So I don't know if I can afford to be slacking today, even though I'm kind of half falling asleep at this point. Wait, how long has this video been? Oh, it's not that long. I was thinking then that I've already played for like 2 hours, but only like only 1.5. It's not even close to 2 hours, so 3-hour live arena video. Let's go. Fighting bots and sleep talking and, you know, picking the same champions every fight. Let's go. It beats you know, it beats talking about all the current affairs, like, you know, apocalypse in the world. We have like world war and assassinations for like some political, you know, political talking heads and so on, you know. Maybe talking about raid meta and champion picks is not so bad, even though you don't get to play with the champions that you want, and you can only theory craft, but you can't execute it in the practice. But, you know, maybe it still beats the real life by by a huge margin. So never mind. Talking about my strategies with what I would do against bot accounts after 3 losses in a row, it's still better. So let's carry on. Okay, this is kind of old school team, but people would have picked when Live Arena was new. But doesn't seem that scary. I could even pick Tormin against this guy. Should I do it? Tormin, but who else? Does more than make any sense here? It's not like it's gonna tank a hit from Charge It or anything like that. I mean, well, who else am I gonna pick? So maybe I'll just go Mord. I should have maybe wait, does Mord have reaction? I think I have reaction on Mord. I think she has like 1 piece or something. But I think she has like some those accessories that give you accuracy and speed. I think she has like maybe 1 reaction and 2 pieces of those. So chances are that she's gonna get one shot by the charges. And Dutch is not geared. Angora is the only one that I have, and she is in Stone Skin. I don't recall if she has reaction or not. Okay, what? I have to double check now because I was so focused on that bot account, but this is not the bot account. What's up with the Tranda pick? What is that? I think we go for the George It band then. Okay, this guy has even worse account than mine. But like, sure, he does have Maritska, which, you know, is insanely good and would help me a lot. But what are those other picks? His picks almost look even worse than my picks. Even I'm not using Tranda, and I do have her, so I mean, I guess Tranda used to be the hardest hitting nuker in the game for many years. Like, I think like first 3 years of Raid or something like that. She was multiple years in a row the hardest hitting champion in the game, and it's people used to complain about it so much. It's kind of funny to think about it, because now I think Tranda is like, I don't know, maybe 200 best nuker for PvP or something like that. How was she ever how was she ever a top nuker in Raid? How is that even possible? I guess the meta was just different back in those days. All you needed was like a Madame series, and then you would one-shot everybody. There was no reaction or stone skin or polymorph or anything like that, so. And by the way, back in those days, Wogot was actually useful. Wogot actually got nerfed because he was kind of a little bit OP against Tranda, because he used to heal in between the double hit of Tranda AoE, and then they made it so that it only heals after the both hits. Wogot was so good that he literally got a nerf. So I miss those old days. I feel like they polished Raid too much. Like Raid was like I mean, it's broken right now, but it was broken in different ways back in those days. We could find some loopholes to abuse champions that were not meant to be as good and make them good in arena. I don't think we're gonna get back to those loopholes again. would be so much fun to play. Like, if there was some epic champions that were actually relevant in live arena, that would be fun. I feel like if for no other reason, they should just do it for marketing. Like, they should release couple epic champions that are so good that top players are like picking them in live arena. I think that would be good marketing, that would be fun gameplay, and that would make like a big buzz among the players and even the non-players maybe. But I don't think they're gonna slip that through the cracks again, so they're too polished at this point. They're not gonna give us OP epic champions. Like even Rector used to be kind of good in arena at one point. Wait, what do I want to pick? Because that was during that Tranda meta, and obviously, you know, she's Force Affinity and Tranda can weak it and so on. But also, there wasn't that many good revivers in those days. Basically, Sifi and Duchess, and most of the top defense teams in Classic Arena would use both of them. Definitely one of them, but often both of them. And Rector and Duchess, with the Duchess passive and so on, was actually kind of good combination, and Rector had good affinity against Tranda, and it actually was kind of useful. I don't know what to pick. Some of the top people did pick Rector a couple times. Like, obviously, you know, I used Rector, I don't know, dozens of times in Classic Arena Reset, but there were some like people that were like top 10 or I think maybe top 5 or top 3 with Rector. Like, it definitely did happen a couple times. So it wasn't just me, it's not like she was meta, but some people kind of did it to flex and to try and be different. But when Rector was a new champion, there was a big buzz around her. It was actually kind of huge deal that they released an epic reviver that was that good. It used to be a big thing actually. Now if we have like something new that is like game breaking and, you know, interesting, it's a mythic champion. It's not even a void champion at this point, it's a mythic champion, so forget about it. Not gonna happen. Anyway, I'm getting like I'm getting super tired, like I'm almost falling asleep on video. I think I should do my four last fights. I was gonna say that I think we're gonna end the video today, and I'll need to do a proper 3-hour live arena session tomorrow. But okay, fuck it, 4 more fights, then I will go sleep. Okay, that's not a bot, but it's a level 83 account. But yeah, I guess I kind of already said it multiple times, but there's so much potential, there's so many champions in Raid, there's so many different combinations that you could do if you had the gear and champions and relics, but you can't do them. Would be so much fun to play with everything. that's the main issue with Live Arena, honestly, because I remember when they announced Live Arena, I was actually kind of very skeptic about it, and I used to be a big, you know, Platinum Arena guy, and I thought that Live Arena was gonna be crap and not interesting. And it actually, you know, Platinum Arena basically died after Live Arena was released. And even still, I think Live Arena actually is good. It could be really good if you could just pick all of the champions and play with them. There's so many different combinations and champions in this game. You could do a lot of things. It's actually very interesting. But I end up picking the same 5 champions every game for 3 hours in a row, so that's where we're at. Anyway, I was panicking a bit there. I was gonna go for Angora and Narcissus, but I think we're gonna go with triple nuker anyway, so yeah. I think it was actually maybe the right pick, so... should I go for Polymorph on the Fabian? I don't even know what I should do here. What? He he resisted it, but he got polymorphed. I don't even know what happened there. Also, the Marichka looks kind of low health, but I don't think I can kill anybody with my Marius. I really... Wait, oh fuck, she actually did die. I really need to get a 3 and 4 star blessing on my Marius. I really need it. Wait, if I revive it now... I think isn't Taras gonna move before me? I think no, okay. Maybe not. Also, I don't think they changed it, but you guys remember the big drama that we used to complain about, that every single other HP scaling champion in this game does damage based on their max HP, and Marichka is the only one that does damage based on his original max HP, meaning that even if you reduce his max HP, it actually doesn't reduce his damage. That's so dumb, like, why is that the thing? I don't think I want to do A3, I think I just go for A2 and YOLO it, yeah. Because the chances that I will do both A1, A3 and A2 and not get feared either time would be a lot, you know, worse than just doing that. YOLOing the A2 without the defense buff. I don't know if I should have just pressed A1 there, but let's do this. I should actually go for a Marichka kill, yeah, if I can, yeah. Brother, he has to go for... yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, okay, I don't think I can lose at this point. But okay, he's level 83, I mean, the fact that the Marichka died to the first A2 on the Marius, I guess that says enough. Like, you know, I'm scared by his champions, but there's obviously a very big gear gap in that battle, so it wasn't as... It seemed like it would be impossible. We had three loss streak there, but it seemed like kind of impossible battle, but it was actually really easy. Dude, I can't believe that I was thinking about this guy's team that was bot account. Not the first time that it happened, but it's always very embarrassing when when I'm focusing on beating the bot accounts. Wait, how many? Oh, 3 battles. Like, even with the relic system, there's so many kinds of relics with interesting effects, just like the champions in this game. And I can't use them, and basically nobody else can either. So there's so much, so much potential. Like, that's the fun things about RPG games, is that you can do different builds and, you know, theorycraft and so on. But we can't even, like, we can't even do anything in this game. We can only think about it. Never mind, you know, being a content creator and making videos about, you know, different stuff. But even as a player, you can't, you know, try it. So but I guess we're just gonna we're gonna do what we have to do. So everybody else uses the same 5 champions every game, and so do I. Okay, I have to double check now that it's not the bot account, but it's not. Could actually, I guess this guy must have like everybody's in stone skin, because he's kind of going with like a go second team, but I'm still a little bit tempted of whipping out the Tormin here. Should I do it? I think so. Like, we have both Marius and Armans, and I might actually go first against this guy, so maybe Tormin could be useful even if he has everybody in stone skin, which I assume he does. So even this guy has ambush though. Okay, he even went for Arbiter there. Odin? Should I ban Odin? Or Siegfried? Yeah, let me know in comments which one I should have chosen. Let's go with Odin. To be honest, you know, even though this team doesn't look that scary, Odin, Siegfried, Ambrose, all of those 3 I want to ban, so. Okay, that's good. I think we should be safe with that. We can even ignore the Siegfried passive with the Narcissus A2, so I think that should be it. Right? There's no way we can lose. Okay, show me what you can... what is... And this guy's name I forgot about. I mentioned about this also on many videos, but... Oh, Heprock, yeah, Heprock. There was one summer, I think at this point it's like 3 years ago or 4 years ago in summer. There was one summer where Heprock was the best champion in Classic Arena Reset, when he was like a new champion. He was released like, I think, early summer, and he totally destroyed the game. He was the best nuker in defense, and basically that was the time when Mad was like super dominating, like that, you know, out of top 20 it would be like, you know, I don't know, 15, 20 people that were Mad out of top 20 before that. But then Fire Nation attacked and all the IPR people, Heprock was released, and all of the IPR people wailed for the Heprock, and they got him. and they were destroying us in defense, and we didn't have Heproc, and they had couple accounts, like not like all of their accounts, but there was, I don't remember exact number, but let's say there was like 3 top IPR accounts with Heproc defense that were just winning, and they kept, you know, getting high ranks and winning because we didn't have any answers to them. And before that they were not like relevant, and suddenly they were like dominating. And after that we got like Cupidos and blessings and empowerment. It was a lot of interesting updates that year. There used to be so many content creators in Mad. It was like 1/3 of the clan at one point was content creators or something. Everybody was making videos. I guess quite many of them are still making videos, to be fair, but quite many of them make videos in other languages than English. Or they make videos very inactively. I think we go for Rotos, pray for weak hit, and ban the what's it called? Carnage. Carnage is a weird champion. If you go second, you can't really counter Carnage, so it's really tricky champion for me. Okay, we're definitely gonna ban it in this team. Okay, I'm tweaking out a little bit because I'm so tired. I'm falling asleep. Almost got to 700 points. Not quite enough for the goal, but if I play more the other couple days that is left, I think I can do it. Seems doable. I say that, and I haven't really gotten, like, I had the 1 3 battle loss streak, but I haven't gotten like other loss streaks yet. But I mean, who knows if I get like some really big loss streak at some point and actually, like, you know, drop down and not, you know, not even maintain my points. So we'll see. But since it's my first season, like ever, like there was no seasons before, and I was lacking a little bit for like 1.5 weeks, I kind of feel like I should do it. It's more fun since it's hard, since it's like a challenge that I need to do 700 points in 4 days or 5 days or something, so I guess that's, you know, I was, to be fair, you know, most of the games that I've played in Live Arena since I came back, I didn't make a video about, because I played way more, like, way more than I made videos about. You know, I used to make multiple Live Arena videos a week. I think I've done literally maybe like a couple in the last month, but maybe I'll do 5 live Arena videos in the next 5 days, since I'm gonna grind anyway, so might as well do it. I should stream it, you know. Maybe I make a couple videos and also stream, but I should do it. Definitely the last day I should stream at least. But I guess live arena seasons are not really anything special because, you know, there's just gonna be a little break and then we get the new season. And I guess the rewards are gonna be the same. And there's not gonna be any new rules or anything like that. So it doesn't really feel like completely different season or anything like that. It's like champion training event except for PvP, let's say. But you get the same thing over and over again, so the novelty winds down unless they add the seasonal rules or something else to it. Also, you know, I'm looking at Galvalax and it reminds me of Biohack because I heard he was using Galvalax a lot. I guess, you know, Biohack is kind of taking talking too much. Biohack, you know, I guess he quit or is taking a break or something like that, you know. Biohack was in my clan for a long time. You know, obviously I wasn't active in my clan for long time or anything like that, but you know, even though I haven't been talking with Biohack basically at all, he was or is one of those, you know, rage content creators or players that, you know, I can relate to, that I, you know, what's the word, not align, but you know, that I relate to. I guess that's the word, but you know, RIP Biohack. I hope he gets back to the game, but I don't know. Who knows? One really like enthusiastic live arena enjoyer is gone for now, I guess. So. Let me check his channel. I mean, his last video is not that long. To be fair, you know, I've been inactive. You know, he's been way more active than me. Okay, his last video is 2 weeks ago. My last video is, you know, I guess longer than that. So, you know, I guess I can't I can't judge. But look at the amount of live arena videos. I mean, he's been basically, well, out of the content creators for sure, but even out of the just the players in general, he's been one of the most hardcore and like active live arena players. Holy moly. Oh, okay. We ran out of the tokens. Look at this. This is dedication. That's a lot of live arena. I kind of hope he, you know, gets the interest back to the game, but then again, I don't know if that's like something that you wanna will onto other people. It depends if he, you know, is into the game. But holy moly, this dedication. So much live arena videos. Like, I used to be, you know, the live arena guy. I was playing it a lot. But he's made much more live arena videos than me at this point. I need to catch up for the next year and play actively, and maybe I can get close to his level. But yeah, go subscribe to Biohack. Maybe he gets motivated at some point to come back. But holy moly, that's a lot of live arena videos. I mean, to be fair, his videos are shorter than mine, and his fights are also a lot charger because, you know, he uses like speed teams and, you know, not tanky turtle teams like me, but holy moly, 40,000 points, that's crazy. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna go sleep. Good luck with your live arena and raid journey and real life and everything else, and see ya.